Hey, yo, what up? Hey, this Fred the G. You know what time it is. Hey, man, look, I usually just report on the Magic, but I just want to tell you this deal that's going on that's so sweet right now. Sweet deal for Dame Lillard, you know what I mean? I feel like he's going to go to this Miami Heat. Yes, Dame Lillard to the Heat. He teaming up with Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler, the hardest working man in the business. This team is finna go crazy, man. Crazy, man. This is gonna be just like one of them elite Miami Heat team that you done seen. Boy, just the Fab Three. I know how, man. Oh, man, Fabulous Three. Man, I'm telling you, with the hard workers all around, this is going to see a real team. Pat Riley is genius working, and he's working good with these players. They playing it so nice. Damian Lillard with the setup, super swish and dish off to the team, making sure, like they say, with Tyler Hero contracts become a bigger contract now, so they don't have to include a lot of dead money from elsewhere. They can send them people that they actually like. And really, what's going to happen is, because the way the Portland Trailblazers team is set up, they would take on Tyler Hero, it'll crowd their guard situation and not allow their young people to flourish. So I'm sure they're going to try to move Tyler Hero in this deal somewhere else for maybe a center. Looking for a center, somebody. It's finna be everybody who wants Tyler Hero right now going around the league. If somebody looking for a guard, they can play point guard, shooting guard. I don't know if he can cross to the three. I think he's just a point guard, shooting guard. But he can play off ball or on ball. Great shooter, nice, very, you know what I mean? Very, very much a sniper. Sometimes he gets injured, but if a team is looking for a shooter just to finish your team off, one big sniper. He's come off the bench and started. It's going to be an auction on Tyler Hero right now. Let's see who gets really creative, realizing that, all right, Dame is already sold to Miami. The best you can get is Tyler Hero. What would you give up for Tyler Hero, whether it be picks or players to bring Tyler Hero to your team? And I think we're finna have a big auction right now on just that player. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's very good to you know what I mean, whoever wants Tyler Hero. I really wanted to say that, just thinking of my head right now, the person who really needs to be involved in this deal right now, to be honest with you, is the Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't know if they're going to be smart enough to get involved in this deal, but the Minnesota Timberwolves need that shooting right there inside of their lineup. And they got, you see what I'm saying? They need that shooting inside of their lineup. Maybe, I don't know how big it's going to be. I don't know. I know they want to. They don't want to deal with Towns, and I ain't saying Towns is like a contract they should be trading right now at all. But I'm saying I know they want to work and see if Towns work with Gobert, with Anthony Edwards. But I think right here, if you can move Anthony Edwards to the small forward and put Tyler Hero as the 2 guard, with Mike Conley at the point guard, I think you have something there. Now you got defense around, you know what I mean? Then you could, you know what I mean? I think you could do that. I think that's what they should do. I think that the Minnesota Timberwolves should get involved in this deal right now. I don't know why they haven't got involved in this deal, but right now, if the Minnesota Timberwolves wake the heck up, get involved in this deal, see what they can do to be a part of this trade. You know what I mean? The Minnesota Timberwolves, somehow they can do this deal without Towns involved. But if they was, I think, smart, they could do this deal with Towns involved and maybe get Portland to give them something else back. You see what I'm saying? They can make it a bigger trade than it has to be. You know, but Portland can probably do the deal without that with the rest of the extra picks if they do have any. I don't know. They kind of gave a lot out in that Goldberg deal. Who's up, Pops? Yeah, but they gave a lot of their picks out during that Goldberg deal. I really think that's the team I would want to be involved. That's not the team that I know is going to get involved at all. But that's the team I think that should be looking for a Tyler Hero, a sniper shooter, and see if Edwards can play the small forward. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then you have you got Conley as that defensive pressure guard. Then you got maybe Hero, not as much defense, right? But then you have Edwards who can play at that play the 3. I definitely think Edwards can play the 3 a little bit. Maybe that get him out of his position too much, maybe not. Even if so, I mean, after a year or two when Conley can go to the bench and you can play Hero at the point guard and Edwards at the 2 guard. You know what I mean? So I think it's something that they should get involved with, even if they don't. They can do that deal without trading Townsend. They got players on that team that you could probably, you know what I mean, move right now, and make this deal. Somebody needs to get in this deal. I would want the Timberwolves to get in, but I don't think they're going to get involved because the way they handled their offseason. I think they did okay, but I think they could have did better. Another team, who else would I think can get involved? Like a team that just get an alley-oop for Hero. Not my Magic, because we so deep unless we're gonna send out. You know what I mean? Unless we sending out players. You know what I mean? So maybe we do get involved. If the Orlando Magic got involved in this deal, we could send out, you know what I mean? Because then we can play Tyler Hero as a 2 guard. Maybe we could get involved. Yeah, just think about it now. Maybe we could. I don't know if nobody would think like this, but like say if they they wanted some picks from us, we still got like a Nuggets pick. We don't even have to give out our own picks. You see what I'm saying? We got second round picks. We got stuff like in the cargo that we can add up that send out in this deal without overcrowding. And like say if we want to make room for Anthony Black at the backup point guard, and since Heroes are naturally more of a 2 guard and more, we can't, because I mean this still is a big money deal. Okay, so maybe we do this. Say we can send off the players I don't want to send off. You know how I am. I really like to keep Isaac and you know what I mean, and folks. So I'm thinking, well, we could, if we had to. I know we can put a Gary Harris in there. It's gonna have to have that Isaac contract though. It would actually have to have that Isaac contract in there. Yeah, I don't think I can get around it. And then they're not going to take, not even Gary Harris, because they're not taking back any guards. You know what I mean? They're not taking back any guards. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it could work then. I don't think it could work unless and they're not taking back any guards. We don't have a contract that can work with that. We don't. That's not good for us. We're not going to get involved in that. So I don't like the Magic. As I stated at first, to get involved in that for Tyler Hero because of the massive contract that he is on. Because it just switched up today. You know what I mean? Because of New Year. All right, so let me see. Who else do I think should get involved in a trade for Tyler Hero? Why not the Sixers? A 2 guard a shooting two guard? Why not the Sixers in a Tobias Harris trade? Now bring back a forward to another forward to Portland. Another forward like Tobias Harris might work in this deal. I know Philly still got some picks. But yeah. If I was Philly, I would definitely get involved in this deal since I can't get Dame and snag a Tyler Hero in this deal. Snag a Tyler Hero to put next to Maxey, creating more spacing. Yeah, I like that. I really like that. Tyrese Maxey with a Tyler Hero next to him, get more spacing and get rid of Tobias Harris contract. You know what I mean? Some picks. You know what I mean? And because Portland could still use a Tobias Harris type player. You can still have it's a way that Tobias Harris and Jeremy Grant can play on a court together and still have a center. You know what I mean? It's a way for that to work because of the diversity of Jeremy Grant and Tobias Harris. The fact that both of them could play a little small forward because they both tweeners. You know what I mean? But they're mainly power forwards. They're the stretch forwards. But, not less power, you know what I mean? But more stretch forwards, even with some having tenacity. You know what I mean? But then you could, you get those two over there at Portland, which will add them a lot of, you get that, Nurkic playing. You get Nurkic playing good. And then you got something. You get Nurkic. Him playing good at center with a Tobias Harris and Jeremy Grant. You know what I mean? Jeremy Grant might tighten up his defense because he got bigger people around him now. You know what I mean? As far as Tobias Harris, who's switchable with him. You know what I mean? At times, if any one of them switch, they can easily switch with each other. You know what I mean? For their positions, that'll be very nice to have around the type of guard, plethora of guard talent that the Portland Trailblazers have. I think that would be a great move for Portland and bridging the gap. You got Jeremy Grant to bridge the gap. Now you get Tobias Harris to help bridge the gap as well. And the talent that they got at the 1 and 2, you know what I mean? The depth at the 1 and the 2 is such great depth. And even maybe Shaedon Sharpe maybe a little at the 3 sometimes to help with when they want to go to their speed lineup. You know, that would be a great combination. So yeah, right now my favorite is Philadelphia. Finding a way to get that in this Tyler Hero trade to add another player, even without sending out Harden there. If they could do that, get Tobias Harris going in this trade, and then have a trade that sends Harden out, and then add another maybe a power forward from off the Harden trade. It'll really set them up nice to go with Embiid. Fred the Jig, I'm out, y'all.